What is up, all of my beautiful dudes and dudettes that watch this channel? This weekend, I went to 2 different sneak peek events, and I was able to go undefeated at both of them, winning 2 of these beautiful mats. And I went there with my Going Second Dragoonity OTK deck. I've really been enjoying playing the deck this way, and I feel that this is one of the more optimal ways to play it. A blind Going Second, just break your board deck. Dragoonity is supposed to be one of those decks that likes to go first to set up anywhere from 3 to 5 negates. But after constantly seeing my field get destroyed by cards like Lightning Storm, Dark Ruler No More, Forbidden Droplets, Evenly Matched, etc., I finally decided that I'm just going to make this deck focus on going second and OTKing my opponent, and I've been seeing quite a bit of success with this, as we can see with these 2 sneak peeks that I was able to go to. I'm just going to hop right into the deck profile here, and then if this video can get to 50 likes, I will post combo videos with this. Now the issue is that going second combos are a lot harder to show than going first combos, but since my last video about Dragoonity, so many people wanted the combos, I couldn't really do it because I had scrapped that deck almost immediately after posting that video. So if this gets to at least 50 likes by the end of this week, then I'm going to start posting combo videos to show how I can OTK my opponent. So let's hop right in. All right, first we're going to do the tuners. 1 Phalanx, 2 Koos, 3 Remus. Originally I was doing 2 Phalanx, 2 Koos with the 3 Remus, but after talking to a fellow Dragoonity player on Facebook, his YouTube is OZ Universe, I'm going to put a link to his channel down below in the description box, he convinced me to do the 1 Phalanx, 2 Koos, 3 Remus, mainly because Koos is what enables more combos and synchro climbing, whereas Phalanx just is Phalanx. He's the most basic of the tuners. For the Winged Beasts, we've got 1 Dux, 2 Senatus, 3 Legatus. Dux is very pivotal in the fact that it is a 1-card combo to be able to synchro climb, whereas Senatus, you need a card in hand. Senatus is good to fill up your grave with tuners, but he needs to be in your opening hand. Legatus is always going to be live to help you climb up that synchro ladder. And I'm liking this 1-2-3 ratio. If I had to make anything different, it might be bumping Dux up to 2 or Senatus up to 3, but I've really been enjoying how this is playing out. For the big guys, we run 1 each of the Dragoonity Armas. We've got 1 Mistletoe, 1 Leviathan, and 1 Graham. They're very easily searchable with how the deck runs, and you can just loop them through with Atum, with Glow, and you can loop these 2 with their own effects, which is really convenient. For the Dragoonity spells, we've got 1 Glow, 3 Ravine, and 3 Whirlwind. This is where it differs a lot from standard ways to play Dragoonity. What I want to see in my opening hand more often than not is Dragoonity Whirlwind, because that will help me establish a board without having to deal with my normal summon. Dragon Ravine at 3, that's how it's been since the structure deck came out. Dragoonity Glow is good, but I'm only going to search it once off of Romulus, and I don't need it after that. I originally used to run 3 Dragoonity Glow so I could have it in my opening hand, but that was back when I wanted to be able to use Romulus to search specifically Obelite, the trap card. But switching this between 1 Glow and 3 Whirlwind, this is a significantly better ratio. I'm going to be able to search Whirlwind, or have Whirlwind in my opening hand, and I'm always going to be able to search that Glow. And if that Glow is in my opening hand, then I'm just going to search Whirlwind and go from there. For the extra cards that are kind of part of the combo, 2 Mist Valley Baby Rock, 1 Zephyros, and then I won 1 Ether. Ether is the target for spheres if you get forced to go first, or if your going second board isn't as big as you would like and your opponent is able to stop you. 2 Baby Rock and 1 Zephyros, they're standard. If I had the space, I would run a 3rd Baby Rock or a Garuda, but I've really been liking these 4 cards where they are at now. To help with consistency, just run 2 Pot of Prosperity. If I had a 3rd, I'd probably run it, but I only own 2, so I'm only running 2. Now here for the Hand Traps and Disruption, which basically makes this deck function as a blind going second. We run 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Imperm, 3 Forbidden Droplets, 3 Lightning Storm, Called by the Grave, and Alpha, the Master of Beasts. Ashen Imperm, classic hand traps along with Called by the Grave to stop your opponent from stopping you. Lightning Storm, it's a board breaker. Forbidden Droplets, it's a board breaker and a negator. Alpha. Alpha is a special summonable level 8. That is what is so important. Yes, it can disrupt your opponent, such as the fact that it targets and bounces itself for cost to be able to break through those negates without having to stick to a normal summon. But the fact that it's a level 8, which allows you to go into your level 10 synchros. That is what is so important about Alpha, and also the reason I only run 1. I don't want him to conflict too much with the deck, but if I have him in my opening hand, I know I'm going to be able to push through at the least 1 negate that my opponent has established. Alright, now for the extra deck. For the Dragoonity Synchros, we've got 1 Dragoonity Knight Vajrayana, 2 Dragoonity Knight Gaydurg, 2 Dragoonity Knight Barca, 1 Raidbear, 1 Ascalon, and 1 Romulus. We run 2 Gaydurg and 2 Barca, specifically because your opponent is able to set up negates since they're the ones that are going first, so you want to be able to have more outs to the negates that they are building. Raidbear is just better Crystal Wing, Vajrayana is super basic. If I ran Supreme King Dragon Darkworm, I would be running Dragoonity Knight Luin instead of Vajrayana, but that's really the only difference. Ascalon is one of the MVPs of this deck. The fact that you can just negate your opponent's monster effects with a Forbidden Droplet or something, and then bring out Ascalon, banish their entire board, and go for that OTK. For the other classic Dragon Synchros, we've got 1 Borreload and 1 Crystal Wing. There's nothing really I need to say about them. They've been part of the level 8 Dragon Synchro package ever since they came out. For other important combo cards, I run 1 Hieratic Dragon King of Atum and 1 Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. King of Atum is one of the most important cards for your combo to be able to bring out the bigger dragons from your deck, and Spheres is a good card just to end on. If I had a second Spheres, the second Spheres would be in this deck. And now for the final OTK enablers, 1 Trident Dragon, 1 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max, and 1 Boral Sword Dragon. Here's the side deck that I've been running. It's the other 2 Glows and the Oblate for when I know that I'm going to be going first. 3 Cosmic Cyclones, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, and 1 Red Reboot, specifically for the back row decks that are everywhere. And also Skill Drain is going up to 3. 1 DD Crow. DD Crow is searchable in this deck thanks to Gaydurg. This is more for going first, if I'm forced to go first. I have 3 Crossout Designator, and my crossout targets are evenly matched. Effect Veiler, and Nibiru. These are 3 of the biggest cards that will screw me over. Well, that's the deck. Any changes that I would be making to the deck, finding ways to fit in Tempest and Goldsark to be able to get other ways into Dragon Ravine by searching Dragoonity Remus. Also a small Pendulum package such as Darkworm, Odd Eyes Revolution, and Chaos Emperor Dragon, specifically because the Pendulum effect of Chaos Emperor Dragon is to bring one of your banished monsters to your hand, and this deck banishes quite a bit for cost specifically. Also the Trishula Fusion. I've been looking into playing that, which is another out to DPE, to Verte, to Dragoon, if you are forced to go first. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you've got any comments at all, please make sure to put them down in the comments. If you like what you see, if you can think of ways to make it better, more consistent. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get this video up to at least 50 likes by the end of this week. I'll see you around.